Hi everyone, welcome to Pitchside. Thank you so much for checking out our content on YouTube and definitely giving us feedback and always, making sure that you're part of the family. I keep saying that if you want to join this big family, you who is watching this right now, simply hit the subscription button, and when you do, you'll definitely be having all these big exclusive interviews that we bring for you on Pitchside. As you can see, I'm seated next to royalty as regards to African football, East African football, and yeah, as a human, really, a very fine and loving human being. Today, I have the privilege of catching up with Mr. Hersi Said, Engineer Hersi Said, the club president of Young African Sports Club, but also he wears so many coats. Even now, I could be stayed with him here, and he has already been appointed something else. So let's begin. Let's keep it with him being president of Yanga. Mr. President, Nsanyu say Okusanga. I'm happy to meet you, sir.
Thank you so much. Asante sana.
Webale nnyo is how you respond.
Webali nnyo.
Webalire nnyo ddala.
Webalire nnyo ddala. Thank you so much, my
Yeah,
Uganda people.
yeah. All right, Mr. President.
Ugamba sebo.
Gyendi sebo ogamba ki? Oli
Gyendi.
steady?
Yeah, very good.
All right. Great to have you on Pitchside today. I think, first of all, it's only fair for us to begin with congratulating, the Taifa Stars to reach the AFCON where it is today. But also, I'll begin by asking you your experience in Morocco currently as at the ongoing tournament. What's your general overview about what's happening as Mr. Harris?
Thank you very much. I'm more than happy to be part of this platform. It's an honor to be here as well with you in Morocco, attending one of the best and one of the greatest AFCON Africa has never had before. It's one of the events that we are looking forward to have. One of the events that I can say it's an icon of our football in the continent. Morocco has given us the next level of the tournament in the continent, in the world as well. We've made a statement. The opening was one of the best, and I can tell you, some of my friends all over the world, they've been telling me that the AFCON has stepped up to the next level. It's a global level now, and Alhamdulillah, we are here to witness the event. We're more than happy as well to participate as East Africans. We've got Tanzania, we've got Uganda. Unfortunately, in the same group, I don't like that. I mean, but what can we do? It's football. We're looking forward to playing each other and showcase our potentials and talents that we have at East Africa.
All right, very interesting. We're going to talk about that East African mix that is happening in Group C. We'll get to that in a bit. But your beloved Taifa Stars are in this tournament led by Miguel Gamondi, a coach you fondly know or has worked with at Young Africans. What's your take from what he brings to the table for the Taifa Stars, and what do you expect to see at this tournament?
Number one is, Tanzania has now stepped up to the next level. It used to be like participating in AFCON was something big, but now, I mean, three times in a row now. The AFCON 2019 that happened in Egypt, we were there. 2023 when it happened in Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, we were there, and now we're in Morocco. This is the third time in a row, and hopefully with AFCON 2027 in East Africa, Pamoja AFCON between Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania, we will also be there. So it's something that we have seen as part of our normal involvement when it comes to AFCON. But it's going to be now stepping up not only to participate but make a statement to these tournaments. So the entire technical staff that brought the team to this AFCON, and the local coach, Hamed Morocco, talking about the assistants from the two local assistants as well, Julio and Gunda. they made a statement by bringing this team to this AFCON. But moreover, Gamond is taking over as the head coach now toward these tournaments. He's someone with experience, someone who knows the African football. He has been in Africa for quite some times. I'm sure he's going to bring something better. So we wish all the best for the team. We wish all the best for the players. We wish all the best for the technical staff as well to bring the best for our country in this continental stage.
Yeah, and all the best to Hussein Shabalala as well. I don't want to take you
I've got many players.
on the
Shabalala is
team.
one of them. Yeah. We've got the best central defenders, three central defenders coming from Young Africans. So you have Dixon Job, you have Baka, you have Bakari Momnyeto. They're all in the squad. And then we've got a left back, Shabalala. So it's a team that also contain defensive package from Young Africans, and we're praying for the boys. We're looking forward to supporting them and give them courage words and give them support and make sure that they protect and defend the backline of the national team.
All right, then of course Uganda briefly. We're in the same mix, in the same group with you. What's your take on what can East Africa do in that group to make sure that they are well represented? Do you think we can go so far?
Yeah, we still have a chance. I mean, the likes of Tunisia, Nigeria, Uganda, and Tanzania. At least minimum, we should have one person, one club going to the next stage. I'll be more than happy to have the two of us going through. But football, anything can happen. So we're praying for that. Uganda has a strong team. I love Uganda. It's my home. The likes of Khalid Aucho is my boy. I mean, he has been with me for so many years. Top talent, top professional, top central midfielder that has ever played in East Africa. I can tell you, he's my. I mean, wish list. If I can be able to say, can I have the young Aucho again? I will have him for the next 20 years playing for my team. So he's a man of action. He's a professional. He's a fighter, and he gives everything for the team, both the club and the national team. But
How
I
hard
also
was it? Just briefly, how hard was it for you to let go of Khalid Aucho?
don't
Maybe
don't
just
don't bring me that story. It's something that I'm not happy with, and it's something that I never wanted to happen. But football has situations. But also, I love other players from Uganda. And I've got a number of players that they're part of my heart. I love Okello. I've been following him for a very long time since he was playing in Uganda before even he signed in Algeria. I was following his.
oh, you are following him then.
Oh yeah,
He was
no, let me tell you. I came to Uganda in 2019 to watch two boys.
yes.
2019,
Yes.
Sekafa. I came to watch a left back called Mustafa Kiza,
Yes.
top left back. I came to watch Alan Okello. And the third player, do you want me to mention it?
Please, Mr. President.
One of my best, Bobos.
Biaruhanga.
Oh yeah, top.
Yeah.
So it's something that excites me when it comes to Uganda national team, and those two boys they're still in the national team. I know Mustafa is coming back, and I know that he has all the potentials, and I like him so much. So those are the three boys that I normally follow, but I've got more that I know in the national team, and they're doing very well. And I wish all the best to Uganda as well.
All right.
The Cranes.
Yeah, the Uganda Cranes, like it is. I think it's the first time I'm meeting you since you got the appointment of, the African Club Association, and congratulations on that role, sir. Briefly on that one, first of all, how did the idea come about for the association to be formed, and what was the basis for having it started?
So ACA was established under the leadership of Patrice Motsepe, a doctor, a president of CAF, and the whole idea was to bring the same energy from Europe, which is ECA, European Club Association, which has now been transformed to EFC, European Football Club. And ECA, when they established years ago, it was for the same reason of bringing together the clubs and understand the challenges and find solutions. And we don't have in Africa a same association that brings together these clubs. So under Patrice Motsepe, he decided to establish the ACA, African Club Association, and allow the clubs to come together, create their unity, understand their challenges, and also have one voice for that. So it was established, and then after that, all the clubs were now given a chance to the zones. I mean, the 6 zones of CAF were Sekafa, Wafu A, Wafu B, Kosafa. They had the elections and they elected the 2 board members. So there were 12 board members at ECA, and those 12 board members elected their chairman, which was now I was become the first chairman of ACA. So being ACA chairman with the board together, we are bringing together the clubs. We are now in the process of. So what we did initially was to register the ACA, and ACA was registered here in Morocco, and we signed an agreement with Morocco Football Federation. They gave us the facility, so they're hosting us at Mohammed VI facility, which is a top-notch facility. So our offices are there, and the ACA was registered, and from there, now the operation team is sitting at Morocco here at the Mohammed VI facility, and our first mission is to register the clubs across the continent. And I can tell you, Vipers from Uganda is the first club from Uganda to be registered, and we still have other clubs that we're communicating now to be part of that. And we're now registering all the clubs in the continent, so every country is now doing the registration. Reason now of bringing these clubs together is to sit together and sort out our issues. And we have a number of challenges, a number of financial challenges, management, legal, communication, all this stuff. So under ACA, we will be able to help the clubs to get the best out of it.
Yeah, there's that issue of clubs paying a registration fee of
Yeah.
1,000
So
US dollars. What comes with a club being a member of the SCA?
So you become a member by filling the requirements in terms of informations, and also pay the membership fee of $1,000. In return, now you become a member and you start getting all the benefits. I can tell you, we will spend hours here to
To break
mention
down the
about the benefits
benefits.
here.
Yeah.
But you have to be part of ACA to get all these benefits. And now, taking this opportunity to invite all the Ugandans club to be members of ACA, and they should be, because there's a lot of benefits in return to being a member.
You're one of the people who pioneered the idea of African clubs getting money or more money to play on the continent, because it was a bit tough for them to do things here and there. And the CAF president just recently confirmed that there will be more money that clubs will be getting. As SCA, do you plan on investing even more on top of what Dr. Motsepe has thrown
So
in the pool?
actually, the concept of these clubs getting money from CAF was pushed by the agenda, was from ACA as well. That was approved by the president of CAF. So we were pushing for that. And I can tell you, all the clubs that received that money, the solidarity fee, received under the leadership of ACA. We are the one managing all the clubs to be paid. So all the informations, when it comes to filling the informations for them to be paid, who needs to be paid, at what stage needs to be paid, they were all managed by ACA. So we are playing a big part in that regard.
All right. Away from the SCA to, of course, now to other club matters. There are many people who are watching this interview, and they are in awe with what you've done at Young Africans for all these seasons and all. Maybe briefly, how do football clubs, or how best can football clubs, especially maybe from Uganda, try and copy a model that you people have? One or two things that you would advise them to do to make sure that they begin standing strong and compete like Yanga is doing it.
So we are helping, like part of ACA, and as a chairman of Young Africans, I'm in a good position to assist and help the clubs in Uganda and the rest of the continent to get to understand what is happening at Young Africans. So we have the best model for the private football club,
Yes.
and the public football club mixed together. So we have that element, and it's a best practice that is now performing well in Tanzania. We have the best practice for fan engagement process, which is one of the most important thing, for the clubs. We also have the best structure of the administration that Yanga is practicing now. So I'm very open, and I would like to invite the Ugandan clubs to come to Tanzania, to come to Young Africans to learn what is there. And, we will provide everything free of charge. Let's plan. When are you coming? We can host you and allow you to understand, take you through what we've done as a club. And I can tell you, with our transformation, which is the project now of changing from the old style of operation, which we used to face, and it was very, I mean, we were in a very bad position, bad shape when we used the same style of operation, the old style of operation. And in 4 years' time, we transformed our club, and I can tell you now, the rest is history. We've won titles, 4 league trophies in a row, 4 FA Cup in a row, 4 Charity Cup in a row, Champions League quarterfinals, group stage 3 times in a row, 1 quarterfinal. CAF Confederations Cup final in the same year. So I can tell you, we have done very well in the pitch. Outside the pitch, commercially, we have done very well as well. By we were collecting only $10,000, 10 million, which is $4,000 Tanzanian shillings. 10 million, which is equivalent to $4,000 before transformation. And we are now collecting over $750,000 yearly from the members. You can see.
How are you able to manage your wage bill at a club like Yanga? And how are you?
We are, I can tell you, the other parties, we're collecting a very small amount, like $500,000 as sponsorship fee for a year. And now we're sitting at $4 million from the sponsors altogether. So it's a huge transformation, and it's got its impact, and the impact is helping the club to perform well. So with those, sponsors and fan engagement process, we have a lot of money that we can be able to spend and cover most of our costs. So this is where we want to extend the services to other clubs in Africa. And please, communicate with the club. We, as a chairman and the rest of my operation team, were more than ready to help and assist on the best practice of operating the football clubs in the continent.
Okay, Mr. President, me, I know you on a personal level. We may not be meeting every day and engaging, but one of the things that I've learned from you is you have an eye for scouting talent. You brought Aziz Ki to TZ. He left. There's Pakome now, who is also a top player. Probably would go, or is still around. There's Clement Muzize. How crucial is it as a club president for you to be able to have an eye for talent, and have you been able to execute it as Hersi?
Let me tell you one thing.
And am I right, by the way?
You're very right. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
You cannot run a business if you don't know the business. You, as a media personnel,
Yeah.
you cannot run media if you don't know, if you don't have
How it
the
operates.
quality. Yes, you don't have the quality to run the same business. I used to play soccer as an individual. In my team, when I was playing, I used to pick the best players to play alongside me. So
Yes.
that's number one. You can't run a business if you don't have that quality to run. So that's number one. One of the best reason of Yanga getting the best players is to have a leader who has an eye for the same. I mean, so I run football club, and this is my passion, and I know the best players, and I can see the best players, and the rest is now to be able to accommodate them in your team by also having whatever the resources that you have and what is required in place. So it's not something that I became a chairman of the club from nowhere. It's something that
It's been a process.
it's a process, but also part of my life. I've used to play soccer. I used to sign players at the lower stages, and I became a chairman of the club, and the rest is history. So it's something that we should allow people who are so connected, people who are so energetic, people who are so passionate about football to run a football.
All right, as we conclude this interview, Mr. President, aren't you tired of winning?
Never. Whoa, 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 never. It's something that
And by the way, let me add this question. I have seen videos of you walking into the dressing room and telling your players, today you didn't play like you're playing for Yanga. You didn't give everything. Passes slow and all this and that. I mean, I sit here and ask, just how much more do you want to win as Hersi Said?
Let me tell you one thing. It's winning for the winning mentality in the club is built by the leadership, is built by the fans, is built by the players, it's built by everyone around the club. You have to give everything to make sure that you get the results. And why? Because you have millions people behind you that will be happy when you win and that will be sad when you lose. You're not playing for yourself, you're playing for those millions people behind you. Being a chairman of the club, I am not standing there as an individual who wants success. I am standing there on behalf of millions of people who voted for me to become a member of a chairman of Yanga. So I am there on behalf of them. I am not there on behalf of myself. So winning will give happiness and joy to everyone behind me. Losing will also do the same. So when I'm there, there's no chance, there's no compromise. I'll have to stand on behalf of those people. And I'll tell you, I'm an honest person. If the players are playing well, I'm telling you, I give them credit as they deserve. If they don't play well, I should tell them exactly what needs to be done. And what needs to be done is telling them the truth. When they went wrong, you tell them the truth. When they do well, you congratulate them. And this is how it's supposed to be. It's an honest opinion, it's an honest comment, it's an honest advice to every individual in the team. When you do well, we give you your credits. When you don't do well, we see how we can help you. We're not saying bad words to demoralize you or demote you or put you in trouble. No, no, no. We will give the wisest comment that will build a strength of a team. Not accusing someone of doing something bad, not accusing of someone to be unprofessional, not accusing someone to be lazy. No, no, no. We will give you a proper direction for you to step back and say to step up and say, I will do it better next time. So those are the areas. So
Okay.
when I put my comments there, it's not for myself, it's for the rest of the people behind me.
The derby. You have Ugandans who always look forward to come to watch the Kariako derby, but also some of them don't believe the figures that come from the derby and the bonuses that some of the players get from the derby. I have the opportunity today to ask you, Mr. President, what is the stake of the Kariako derby, and from your camp, to what level do you want to make sure that these players get you that derby? Because we've seen videos of you and how happy you are when Yanga win the Kariako derby. What
So
figures are we talking about here?
So bonus is normally it's a private communication between the club and the players. We don't expose the bonuses. Reason being is it's not a consumer's content. It's between the leadership and the players. So we normally don't expose. Whoever that comes up with any amount, he might be guessing, or he can get it from other sources. But as the chairman of the club, I cannot stand in front of people and say, I've given
Of
my
course.
players this amount of money. It's something that it's an ethical on the other end. You're providing, informations that are between your players and the leadership. So I would rather keep it for today. But yes, we're
But it's
giving them
worth it.
bonus. We're giving them bonus, and it's a good bonus. And it depends on the situation. It depends on the game, and it depends on the importance of the game as well, and how difficult it is for that specific matches. But we're giving them something nice and reasonable for them to be motivated.
Who is the next young Ugandan player to wear that young African
Very,
jersey?
very soon, get ready, my brother. If it's not this January, it's gonna be June.
Big player?
Young is not going for junior players. Huh?
Yes, sir.
We have obligation in front of our members and fans. We have obligations in front of our supporters. We will bring the best player from Uganda
Very soon.
very
All
soon.
right. To team ya wananchi,
Asante.
please, the fans, maybe say one or two things to them as we sign out, and maybe the Tanzanian fans ahead of the AFCON tournament.
All the best to Uganda, all the best to Tanzania, all the best to East Africans. And how do you say I love you in Uganda?
Mbagala nnyo.
Bagalanyo Ugandans.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right. We've been with the club president of Young Africans, Mr. Hersi Said, Engineer Hersi Said, and he spared time with us here. So, guys, thank you so much as always, and keep it pitch side. Don't touch that dial.